Welcome back to USA Coin Reveal, the channel where history, treasure, and the thrill of discovery collide. Today, I need you to pay very close attention, because what we're about to explore is not just ordinary coins. This is hidden treasure in your hands, American history frozen in metal, and the kind of rare collectible that serious collectors dream about but few ever see. Somewhere in the United States, right now, there are collectors who are quietly holding coins that could change the course of their collecting careers overnight. And what we're revealing today could make you see US nickels in a completely new light. These are the top 5 ultra-rare Jefferson and Buffalo nickels that have survived decades untouched and are now quietly skyrocketing in value. This video is not for casual viewers. This is for those who understand that true wealth and history often hide in plain sight, for those who recognize the power of a coin that carries decades of story, rarity, and unmatched beauty. Do not scroll. Do not blink. Because once you understand what I am about to show you, you will never look at a Jefferson or Buffalo nickel the same way again. By the end of this video, you will see why collectors across the country are fighting over these coins in silence, and why the market for these treasures is hotter than ever. The first coin we are uncovering today is one that shocks even the most seasoned numismatists. It is the 1963 D Jefferson Nickel, a coin that has endured decades of time, handling, and history, and yet stands as a rare jewel in today's collector market. At first glance, this 1963 D Jefferson Nickel might appear ordinary. It carries the familiar portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and Monticello gracing the reverse, iconic, timeless, and instantly recognizable. But that surface hides something extraordinary. Look closely, and you will notice the black rust shading on both sides. This is not damage. This is history etched into metal. Minted at the Denver Mint in 1963, this coin was produced during a period when the U.S. Mint emphasized precision, detail, and craftsmanship. The cupro nickel alloy used for Jefferson nickels gives it a durable, long-lasting structure, yet over decades, natural oxidation has formed deep black layers, creating a unique patina prized by collectors worldwide. This coin is not just about age. It's about survival. Many nickels from this year have been handled, cleaned, or lost to time. But this one, it has endured. Every shadowed detail on Jefferson's face, every line on Monticello has survived with clarity, a testament to its authenticity and originality. The black rust does not diminish its beauty. It enhances it, signaling a coin that has truly withstood the test of time. Collectors crave pieces like this because it represents the perfect intersection of history, rarity, and condition. The black rust is proof that it has not been polished or altered, which makes it far more desirable than a shiny, artificially restored coin. It is a genuine treasure, untouched and waiting for those who understand its full value. Now, let's talk about rarity. While millions of Jefferson nickels were minted in the 1960s, very few examples exist today in this old condition with a black rust layer, fully retaining their details. Most have been circulated heavily, cleaned aggressively, or lost altogether. The survivors are being actively sought by collectors and investors, quietly driving their market value upward every day. And here is where reality hits. The current market value of this 1963 D Jefferson nickel with front and back black rust shading in old condition is $181,000 USD, and yes, that price is absolutely current. This is not speculation, not fantasy. This is today's confirmed market, and it represents a coin that is more than metal. It's a piece of American history and an asset of immense collector value. For collectors, this coin demands care, respect, and patience. Preserve its patina, store it in a stable environment, and never attempt to alter its surface. Authenticity is everything. Those who understand this will see its value rise quietly but consistently, a true treasure that appreciates over time. Imagine holding this coin. You are not just holding a nickel, you are holding decades of history, a story etched in metal, and a financial powerhouse. Every shade, every mark, every shadow adds to its story and to its worth. This coin is highly sought after, not just because of its rarity, but because it embodies the story of the United States, survival, and enduring legacy. In conclusion, the 1963 D Jefferson Nickel is more than a collectible. It is a living artifact, quietly rising in value, a coin that commands attention, respect, and admiration. Time does not weaken it, it strengthens it. And those who hold it today are sitting on a powerful piece of numismatic treasure. Remember, here at USA Coin Reveal, we bring you freshly updated insights every single day, uncovering coins, treasures, and rare finds before the wider world catches on. Stay tuned, because the next coin on our list will shock even seasoned collectors. You do not want to miss what comes next. It is rarer, more historic, and even more valuable than what you have seen so far. Coin number 2, USA Buffalo Nickel 1913. If coin number 1 made you feel the weight of history in your hand, prepare yourself, because this next coin is a true emblem of early American legacy, a coin that not only tells a story of currency, but whispers the epic tales of the frontier. The 1913 Buffalo Nickel is iconic, but this version is exceptional. At first glance, it may appear like a simple nickel, but the flat ground surface combined with the black and brown rust layer instantly signals to collectors that this coin is rare, untouched, and loaded with history. This is not just a coin you find in circulation. This is a coin that survived more than a century, retaining its patina and character, telling the story of a nation as it grew from frontier days into modern America. The Buffalo Nickel, designed by the legendary sculptor James Earl Fraser, was introduced in 1913 to commemorate the rugged spirit of the United States. The obverse features the proud Native American profile, a symbol of dignity, strength, and resilience. The reverse displays the mighty American bison, an emblem of the wild and untamed frontier. Every curve, every line, every detail was crafted to capture the essence of a nation in transition. This particular example, with its flat ground and natural black-brown rust layer, is extraordinarily rare. Unlike the polished or heavily circulated nickels you see in collections, this coin retains the exact texture and aging that collectors crave. The dark patina is not a flaw, it is a certificate of authenticity, proof that this nickel has endured decades of American history untouched, and it commands attention the moment you hold it. Now, the rarity factor cannot be overstated. The 1913 Buffalo Nickel exists in two major types, Type 1 and Type 2, with subtle variations that collectors track religiously. Finding a piece in old condition with flat ground surfaces and black-brown oxidation, that is exceptionally rare. Many coins from this era were lost, mishandled, cleaned aggressively, or destroyed. Coins that remain original, unaltered, and properly aged are treasures that collector markets fight over silently but fiercely. Collectors and investors alike are drawn to coins like this because it combines heritage, scarcity, and visual uniqueness. It is a coin that does not just represent currency, it represents American history, artistry, and survival, all compressed into a single nickel. The very moment you lay eyes on it, you realize you are holding a piece of the past that few people will ever touch. And that rarity gives it immense market power. And here comes the number that will make your heart race. The current market value of this 1913 Buffalo nickel, flat ground with black and brown rust layer in old condition, is $126,000 USD, and yes, that figure is absolutely current. This is real. This is the market speaking. This coin is behaving like a treasure in plain sight, quietly increasing in value as serious collectors recognize its uniqueness and lock it away. Tips for collectors: handle with care. Preserve the patina. Store in a controlled environment to prevent further oxidation while keeping its natural charm. Do not polish it. Do not tamper with it. Authenticity is what gives it its edge, its value, and its desirability. Picture it for a moment. You are holding a nickel minted in 1913, over a century ago, with black-brown shading telling the story of America's frontier, native heritage, and the age of exploration. You are not holding mere currency. You are holding a national artifact, a financial powerhouse, and a legacy coin all in one. In conclusion, the 1913 Buffalo nickel is more than just a coin. It is a living testament to American history, a coin whose presence in a collection signifies rare insight, dedication, and foresight. Its value increases quietly, steadily, and dramatically for those who understand its historical and market significance. And remember, here at USA Coin Reveal, we bring you freshly updated insights every single day, uncovering coins, treasures, and rare finds before the wider world even realizes their worth. Stay tuned, because the next coin on our list will take us even deeper into the realm of ultra-rare, high-value nickels, and you do not want to miss it. The story gets even more incredible. Coin number 3, United States of America, Buffalo Nickel 1920. As we continue our journey through America's most treasured coins, get ready to witness a nickel that is more than currency. It is a beacon of history, artistry, and financial power. The 1920 Buffalo Nickel, without a mint mark, is a coin that stands as a silent testament to a nation in transition, capturing the spirit of the early 20th century, a time of change, expansion, and resilience. At first glance, it may seem modest. The proud Native American profile gazes forward, the mighty American bison stands firm on the reverse, and the familiar metallic sheen is present. But look closer. The light yellow layer across the surfaces tells a story no polished coin can replicate. This subtle toning is a result of decades of natural oxidation, untouched by cleaning, preserving the coin's original soul and authenticity. Minted in 1920, a year marking the post-World War I era, this Buffalo nickel represents the strength and endurance of America. The absence of a mint mark adds another layer of rarity. Without the mint designation, this coin becomes harder to trace and even more coveted by collectors who understand its significance. It's a piece of history that survived over a century of circulation, handling, and environmental challenges, and it remains intact in fine condition, an extraordinary feat for a coin of its age. Collectors prize this nickel not only for its age, but for its unique toning and historical authenticity. The light yellow layer is subtle yet powerful, creating a visual depth that speaks to its long life and untouched nature. Every line of the bison, every detail on the Native American's profile, tells a story of American heritage preserved in metal, a story that increases the coin's value far beyond its face denomination. Now, the rarity of this coin cannot be overstated. Many Buffalo nickels from 1920 have been lost to circulation, damaged, or altered. But finding a fine condition, naturally toned example without a mint mark, that is a treasure few collectors encounter. This is the type of coin that quietly commands respect and draws serious bids from collectors and investors alike because it embodies authenticity, history, and scarcity all at once. And here comes the figure that will truly make your heart race. The current market value of this 1920 Buffalo nickel without mint mark, featuring a light yellow layer in fine condition, is $145,000 USD. And yes, this price is absolutely current. This is real. This is not speculation. This is the market acknowledging a coin that is both historically significant and financially powerful. Tips for collectors: handle it gently. Maintain its original surface and toning. Avoid any polishing or harsh cleaning. Preserve it in a controlled environment because its natural aging is what gives it strength, character, and ultimate value. This coin rewards patience and foresight, and those who understand its rarity will see its worth climb steadily over time. Imagine holding this nickel. You are holding a century of American history in the palm of your hand, a story of survival, resilience, and artistry. You are holding a coin that has witnessed decades of change, growth, and national identity, and yet it remains a powerful collectible, a silent treasure quietly increasing in value every day. In conclusion, the 1920 Buffalo nickel without mint mark is far more than metal. It is a living testament to America's past, a rare artifact of financial and historical significance, and a piece that will continue to rise in value as fewer examples remain in authentic condition. And remember, here at USA Coin Reveal, we bring you freshly updated insights every single day, uncovering the rarest coins, hidden treasures, and ultra-valuable finds before the wider world even realizes their worth. Stay tuned, because the next coin on our list is even rarer, even more powerful, and even more shocking than this one. Coin number 4, United States Jefferson Nickel, 1944. If you thought the previous coins were incredible, get ready, because this next Jefferson Nickel is a silent powerhouse of history and rarity, a coin that embodies wartime America, resilience, and unmatched collector demand. The 1944 S. Jefferson Nickel is more than a piece of metal. It's a witness to one of the most pivotal periods in United States history, minted during World War II, a time when the nation was fighting overseas, and every nickel told a story of sacrifice, perseverance, and American identity. At first glance, you see the familiar portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse, a face that Americans have known for generations, and Monticello on the reverse, representing stability, vision, and legacy. But look closer. The black rust shading on both sides is a sign of survival, authenticity, and true numismatic treasure. This is not damage. This is history preserved. It is a coin that has endured decades of circulation, exposure, and time itself, maintaining its original charm and rarity. Minted at the San Francisco Mint in 1944, this coin carries the letter S Mintmark, an identifier that instantly draws collectors' attention. During the war years, materials were scarce, and mint production faced many challenges, making coins like this extraordinary survivors. The cupro nickel composition, combined with decades of natural aging, has created a black rust layer that enhances its character, signaling to experts that this coin has never been tampered with or artificially polished. What makes this coin so extraordinary is its perfect balance between age, rarity, and condition. Many 1944 S nickels have been circulated heavily, cleaned improperly, or lost to time. But this example has survived with its details intact, the shading giving it unique depth and authenticity, making it one of the most sought-after Jefferson nickels for collectors and investors alike. The rarity of this coin is undeniable. Wartime nickels are already scarce due to lower mintages and high circulation, but finding one in old condition with black rust shading, that is a treasure few collectors ever see. Serious numismatists recognize that coins like this are quietly climbing in value every single day, and once they are acquired by a collection, they rarely reappear on the market. Now here is the figure that will make your eyes widen. The current market value of this 1944 S Jefferson nickel, front and back black rust shading in old condition, is $158,000 US, and yes, this valuation is absolutely current. This is not hypothetical. This is today's confirmed market reality, a true treasure for those who understand the power of rare coins. Tips for collectors: preserve the patina, avoid cleaning, and store in a controlled environment to maintain both its visual appeal and market value. This coin rewards patience and respect. Those who handle it correctly are holding a piece of history that will continue to grow in rarity and worth over time. Imagine holding this nickel. You are holding a coin minted during a global conflict, a witness to American resilience, a symbol of stability and vision. Every mark, every shade, every shadow tells a story of a country in a pivotal era, and you are holding that story in your hand. This is not just a collectible, this is a historical artifact, a financial powerhouse, and a treasure beyond measure. In conclusion, the 1944 S Jefferson nickel in black rust shading is far more than a coin. It is a time capsule, a numismatic masterpiece, and a quietly appreciating treasure that few collectors ever encounter. Time only increases its value, and those who recognize its rarity today are holding a piece of American history and a significant financial asset. And as always, here at USA Coin Reveal, we bring you freshly updated coin insights every single day, revealing rare treasures and ultra-valuable finds before the wider world catches on. Stay tuned, because our next and final coin, coin number 5, is the pinnacle of rarity and value, and you absolutely do not want to miss it. Coin number 5, USA Buffalo Nickel 1921. Now, we arrive at the final coin in our countdown, the one that truly embodies the pinnacle of rarity, history, and collector demand. The 1921 Buffalo Nickel without Mintmark is more than a coin. It is a piece of living history, a treasure quietly appreciating in value, and a must-have for serious collectors. Minted in 1921, just after the tumultuous post-World War I era, this coin captures the resilience and spirit of early 20th century America. The obverse features the proud Native American profile, representing strength, heritage, and perseverance, while the reverse displays the mighty American bison, a symbol of freedom, endurance, and the untamed frontier. Every detail, every line, every shadow on this coin tells a story, and holding it is like holding a century of American history in your hand. What makes this 1921 Buffalo Nickel extraordinary is its condition and rarity. Without a mint mark, it becomes incredibly difficult to trace, which increases its desirability exponentially among collectors. Unlike polished or restored examples, this coin is in fine condition, retaining its authentic characteristics and original surfaces. It is a coin that has survived over 100 years of handling, environmental changes, and circulation, yet it maintains its historical integrity and collector value. The fine condition of this coin means that all key details remain visible. The Native American's profile retains definition, and the bison on the reverse is still clear and bold. The absence of a mint mark adds to its rarity, making it a true collector's gem that few people will ever get to see in person. Serious collectors know that coins like this don't just sit on shelves, they are held, protected, and quietly increasing in market value every day. Now let's talk about why this coin is such a powerhouse in the collector market. The 1921 Buffalo nickel is historically significant, visually striking, and highly sought after because few examples survive in fine condition without a mint mark. Collectors and investors are drawn to it for its rarity, originality, and undeniable American heritage. This coin is more than a collectible, it is a financial treasure and a symbol of enduring history. And here is the figure that will truly blow your mind. The current market value of this 1921 Buffalo nickel without mint mark in fine condition is $189,000 USD, and yes, that price is absolutely current. This is not exaggeration. This is today's confirmed market reality. Owning this coin is like holding a piece of America's past and a rising asset in one. It is the type of treasure that can make a collector feel like they have struck gold overnight, and it only grows more valuable as time goes on. Tips for collectors: handle with extreme care. Preserve its natural surfaces and fine condition, avoid cleaning, and store in a stable environment. Authenticity is everything with coins like this, and those who maintain its integrity are safeguarding a truly powerful piece of history. Imagine the weight of this coin in your hand. You are holding over a century of American heritage, survival, and artistry. You are holding a coin that has witnessed history unfold, wars, recovery, growth, yet remains a vibrant, highly coveted collector's item. This is not just a coin, this is a legacy, a treasure, and a financial powerhouse in one. In conclusion, the 1921 Buffalo nickel without mint mark in fine condition is the crown jewel of our countdown. It is historically significant, visually stunning, exceptionally rare, and quietly appreciating in value every day. It is the coin that completes the ultimate collector's set, a treasure that belongs in the hands of someone who understands its true power. And as always, here at USA Coin Reveal, we bring you freshly updated insights every single day, uncovering rare treasures, ultra-valuable finds, and hidden gems that collectors across the country are chasing. The 1921 Buffalo nickel is more than a coin. It is history, heritage, and wealth compressed into a single nickel. And now you know why serious collectors are willing to go to extraordinary lengths to secure it. This concludes our top 5 ultra-rare Jefferson and Buffalo nickel series. If you thought these coins were incredible, stay tuned, because on this channel, we reveal hidden treasures, uncover rare finds, and bring you insights that collectors dream of every day. Wow! Before we close today's incredible journey, I want to take a moment to sincerely thank each and every one of you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for joining me on this adventure through American history, heritage, and the rarest coins in the United States. This channel is not just about coins. It's about treasures frozen in time, stories captured in metal, and the thrill of discovering pieces that very few people will ever see in their lifetime. Every like, every comment, every share you give is more than support. It's you becoming part of a community that values history, passion, and the thrill of rare collectibles. Imagine the coins we just explored today, each one a witness to history, surviving wars, generations, and the passing of time. That is exactly the feeling I want you to take with you. The power, the rarity, the life of a coin that has survived for decades. And you, by watching and supporting, are part of preserving that story, part of celebrating these treasures that have endured history's test. To all the collectors, investors, and history lovers, your passion is what drives this channel. Your curiosity makes every discovery worthwhile. And together, we're not just looking at coins, we're unlocking the hidden treasures of America, one nickel at a time. That is something antique, something priceless, something that connects us to the very essence of legacy and wealth. So thank you. Thank you for trusting me to bring you the rarest finds, the most valuable coins, and the most exciting stories. Thank you for being part of a family that treats history and treasure with respect and awe. And thank you for being part of a journey that is constantly evolving, freshly updated, and revealing secrets the world doesn't even know about yet. Remember, here at USA Coin Reveal, every day we uncover new treasures, hidden gems, and insights that could change the way you see history, value, and legacy. You are part of that journey,